So good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I will appreciate if you can help me to share it. As soon as we share it, I'll play some voice notes and we move. Actually, you are helping her by sharing this video. Let us share it. Let us share it to our friends, and you'll be able to know, is the father that is lying, or the mother is the one lying, or she's the one. So you will decide on your own. A lot is going on. I still can't believe this is reality, but what do we do? This is what it is. So can you help me share it and let us start? It really touched me as a mother, and the position of her mother is another thing I want us to look at it very well. You will do her, you see this particular one, the more awareness we create, the more justice we'll be able to get. I cannot do it. I can only come online to tell you this is how far I've gone. But it is your responsibility to help her to spread this so that people will know. Because this thing has been going on for years and they are trying to cover it eventually now. And I always believe they will do whatever they want to do. When you get to a stage, there will be a stop to it. But there is always two sides to every story. That is why I decided to come out today. If you are just joining me, my name remains Maureen Badejo. But this particular case, it involved a young girl who cried out, who said that her own biological father molested her. Her own biological father has been taking advantage of her for more than 2-3 years now. Initially, when she came to us, we investigated, we looked into it. I spoke with the father, I spoke with the mother, I spoke with the sister, and there are other things. That was how. You remember the first thing I did was I called out Redeemed Christian Church of God, because Pastor Emmanuel Orekoya happens to be a pastor with Redeemed Christian Church of God, Wisdom Tabernacle Parish, Lawansi in Lagos, Nigeria. And when I listened to her, when she said redeem, I said redeem, we need to cry out. And that was why I cried out and I said, Redeemed Christian Church of God, they have social responsibilities. And immediately, and when I went into action, we realized he was investigated and suspended on the 17th. But unfortunately, there's one thing I want everybody that is listening to me and people, the management of Redeemed Christian Church of God, to know is that this thing has been on in the last 2 years. And I learned that their area mommy knows something about it. This guy went to them, he complained, they were trying to cover up until she stopped and she refused to keep quiet. She kept on talking until I think it got out of hand and they could not cover it again. That was why they took that decision. Well, so far so good. It's still in the right decision. Is in the right place. One thing I always know, either we like it or not, I will say it on this program. A lot of people they don't like it. They say, why did you clear redeem? No, I didn't clear them. So far so good. They are very responsive when it comes to things like this. At least the little that have come to my knowledge that we've aired on this program, whenever we post it out like this, Redeemed Christian Church of God always do what they are supposed to do. But I will plead with them on this matter. I'm talking to Redeemed Christian Church of God. If you are a member of Redeemed Christian Church of God, because on the course of our investigation, we found out another thing entirely, and the church knows about it. And the Church of God should take it up at this stage. But I hope they will do it because it's part of their social responsibilities. But before I go into it proper, if you are listening to me, you are a mother, you are a father, you are a parent, I want you to have compassion towards this little girl. I know some of you must have listened. I remember when I played the voice note, everybody was saying, it's not clear. That was why I posted it out and eventually. But this, I spoke with the father. After, you see, it was allegation. So we went into action. We got the father. I spoke with the father. This is what the father have to say. And this is what the mother have to say. I will appreciate it if you are watching and you can help us to share the program. I'm going to play, you're going to listen to what the father says. The man deny it. You'll be able to understand from his, this is what the father said. Because I promised myself I'm going to make sure everything is transparent enough. I don't want it to look as if we are one-sided. That's why. And what you are going to listen to now is Pastor Emmanuel Orekoya. As of now, before 17th of November this month, he's still a pastor of RCCG until 17th. So I will still refer to him as a pastor. Hello, sir. Mo receive lórí ẹ̀ bá akọ̀wọlé ni. No, mo ní enough credit. Mi ò àfi tó bá pẹ́ máa tan WhatsApp yín. Èmi ní enough credit. Okay. Àbí Jésù. Jésù. For those of you that don't understand Yoruba, if you are here, you don't understand Yoruba, I will interpret. But please listen to him. When he say it to a certain, I'll pick it up. Because when I called him, he told me that this thing happened when this girl was 13 years. That he came back from church on that particular day. The devil will not use us. This is what happened. So that was what he said. He said he doesn't know what came over him. He came back from church. He removed his manhood. He now brought it out. He told the 13-year-old girl to suck his manhood. That's what he said. So please note it. For those of you that don't understand Yoruba. But kí ló yẹ tẹ̀yin gan yọkó yín síta ìjọ sáì má bínú o. Kí ló yẹ tẹ̀yin yọkó síta fọmọ yín. Àmì Jésù, àmì Jésù. Ó ti yé mi sùn. Ẹ má pokùnso Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ ẹ má pokùnso ẹjọ́. Mi ò sí London mo wà mi sí Nàìjíríà. London mo gbé mi ò. For those of you that don't understand Yoruba, we try to interpret a little bit. He said he's about to commit suicide, and I was trying to plead with him not to commit suicide. and he said the problem is even more than himself. So if you are listening to me, do me a favor, help me share it. What do you think? The lady has said his own. This is what the father has to say about the daughter. See Nigeria boy ma sọ̀rọ̀ yín. For those of you Did you hear the father? He admitted that he brought out his manhood for the daughter to suck. But the daughter refused. But later he said after some times the lady she's wayward and they disvirgin her. On the course of he's trying to establish whether she's still a virgin or not, he decided to finger her. That is what he said in Yoruba, for those of you that don't understand Yoruba. Boy, bass, lọ́jọ́ ẹ̀kan tí wọ́n bọ̀ díẹ̀. For those of you that don't understand what he said, let me start from the beginning so that you understand. He admitted that he brought out his manhood for the guy. He said this thing started when the daughter is around 13 years. He came back from church one day and he doesn't know what came over him. The devil possessed him, and all what he did he brought out his manhood and called the 13-year-old daughter to come and suck him. But the 13-year-old daughter declined and refused to do that. After that, he was sick. They took him to Lutz. He found out that when he came back, he realized that the daughter has gone haywire, wayward, and he had that this one, they've disvirgin him. The first person that disvirgin him happened to come from her own mother's side, according to the father. And there was a day, he said the daughter came to him and to tell him that I have a sexual urge. I want to have sex. come and have sex with me in his own room. But to cut the long story short, the father brought out his manhood just to calm her down. He said he began to use it to rub her vagina, but he didn't penetrate. That is what he told me. But the daughter said this is a lie. So let's finish up. Do you believe this father?
I belong to X44. I'm a branch pastor under RCCG.
How many of you believe this man explanation? But only about on the 16th of this month. 16th of this month. Only about mọ̀ pé ilé tó ṣe ṣe yìí on the 19 ló ṣe ó dẹ̀ bounce ní on the 16 nǹkan tó jẹ́ kí ó tún dùn mí nìyẹn. ó ní kò jẹ́ iṣẹ́ kan kì í ṣe méjì pé ẹ máa ń fún un ní pills tóun máa ń lò. ṣé ìyá ẹ lọ ṣẹ́yún fún rí ó gbé lọ sí hospital kan. nọ́mbà ìyá ẹ wà lọ́wọ́ mi wọ́n fún mi. So ọmọ yẹn mu drugs báyìí. Wow. So kí ni Redeem wá ń ṣe nípa case ẹ̀ because ẹ ló ń mu drugs kí ni Redeem Christian Church of God ń ṣe nípa case ọmọdé.
Wọ́n ti ṣèké wọ́n ti lọ sí blood for reaction ní káà wọ́n tún lè fún ní nọ́mbà àwọn ẹ̀sìn fún ẹ̀tọ́ ẹni káyọ̀ tẹ̀sí rẹ̀ when you bring number go so that you only come for for Friday, you always tell us this time go in our
ẹ fún mi because mo ti ń wọ́ rìdíìmù because mo mọ̀ pé kò sí bí rìdíìmù ṣe fẹ́ gbọ́ kínní nǹkan má ṣe nǹkan kan. Okay.
It's a position 15 youth. Now, I'm saying number pastor in Gogo. On your mom. You know what I'm saying? So that you tell you not to.
Okay, that's good. Ẹ send the sorry WhatsApp mi because mo ti send message sí yín bẹ́ẹ̀ pé ẹ. Ẹ send ẹ sí mi lórí WhatsApp ẹ wò ó lórí WhatsApp ẹ tán WhatsApp yẹn máa rí èèyàn kan tó sọ London number tó sọ pé good morning pastor. Ẹ ṣé ẹ send lẹ́tà tó fi yọ yín sódà kí n lè post yẹn fún rí kí àwọn èèyàn mọ̀ pé rìdíìmù ti gbé ìgbésẹ̀. Ìdúrà mo ti ń gún wọn already kán lè mọ̀ pé wọ́n ti gbé ìgbésẹ̀ pé kì í ṣe pé wọ́n dáhùn. Okay, that's good. Okay. Ẹ ṣé. Ẹ má para yín, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má para yín. Ẹ má para yín. Okay. Okay. Ẹ ṣé. Okay. Ìwọ Ọlọ́run, má mà já lógun wàhálà láyé o. This is a serious matter. You've all listened to what the man said. What he told me, it was shocking. I cannot comprehend. But I did not just leave it there because I had to I went further. Do you want to listen to what the woman said? I don't know, maybe I should stop, or you want me to play what the mother eventually. I spoke with the mother. Before I go further, do you agree with this man? How many of you have listened to that girl's confession? How many of you have listened to the girl's confession? Do you believe the father is saying the truth or not? Please, for those of you who listen to her first witness statements, do you believe the father or not? That's what I'm asking everyone. I want us, it's not only me, my own is to present what my findings, but I'm asking every one of you that is listening to me tonight. Do you believe this man? So, Akinbola, you believe him. He's saying the truth. Pastor said that what he did no penetration, but he used his manhood to rub her vagina. So, how many of you, and at the same time, he agreed that he fingered her? So, how many of you believe this pastor? The father is still better than the mommy. Come and hear what the woman say. I said that the action of the pastor amount to child abuse. Confirmed. It's child abuse. And this thing has degenerated to the level that made this girl to go into drug. She's actually into drug. The child is now into drug. So let's listen to what the mother have to say. The mother equally said that, orúkọ mi ni Maureen tí alájà ni máa pè ní ẹ káàárọ̀. Ìyàwó leléyìí o, this is the wife o, this is the mother. You know, a lot of people have been saying maybe they are not the biological parents. They are her biological parents. It is not as if they are her biological parents. So let's forget about maybe they are not. This is what the mother has to say.
Ṣé lóòótọ́ ni ọkọ yín ń bọ́ ọmọ yín sùn èyí dẹ̀ mọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀?
Ẹ má dá ọmọ yẹn lóhùn. Sọ́nà mi yẹ yẹn.
Mo ń gbọ́ yín mà.
Ẹ mọ̀ mí, mi ló jẹ mọ̀ mi.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Dáàdi bí ayé ẹ̀ ṣe máa dà ni mò ń bá káàkiri. Bí ò ṣe ń yàgbèrè, bí mi kan adìyàmọ́ tí mi ò ní yàgbèrè. Ọ̀nà ayé mi tí mò ń bá kiri báyìí. Because a ti wà ní ẹnu ìṣepẹ́. Wọ́n náà ṣe wà yẹn. Ó jẹ́ ọmọ kan tó jẹ́ pẹ̀lú tó bá fẹ́ ṣe. A ṣe. Ó máa ń sá nílé. Ibùdó lẹ́nu gbẹ́mẹ́ta yìí ó ṣẹ̀wọ̀n lọ́jọ́ wá ni.
Wọ́n ló mú £10, $10.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Ọmọ ọ̀ṣẹ́ máa mú yẹn o. Ọ̀ṣẹ́ kìí ṣe ìsín o. Ohun tó ti sọ méjì, ọmọ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ náà mi ò lè tánù bí ìgbà yìí ẹ̀ bó ṣe máa dà ní ìlú ń bá kiri. Máa lọ káàkiri, máa lọ lọ́tún lósì, máa lọ káàkiri kí ló tún fẹ́. Ọ̀rọ̀ tó dẹ́gbọ̀n yìí, ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀, ó ti pẹ́.
Ó ní bàbá òun bá òun sùn ní on the 16th oṣù yìí.
Bàbá ńlá irọ́, ṣẹ́rí bàbá ńlá irọ́ ọmọ yẹn.
Oh, you want me to translate? Sorry for non-Yoruba speakers. Please, after I spoke with the father, I had to call the mother. I called a lot of people. I spoke with the mother, but the woman said it is a lie. That all she's looking for is how to better her daughter's life. That is all she's praying for. I should not mind her, that she's a wayward daughter. I now asked her, I said, but this lady said her father slept with her on the 16th of this November. The woman said, no, it is a lie. Say, it is a lie. So,
Sọ́nà mi yé yín mà. Ó mú nǹkan. Ibùdó owó tó mú yẹn tí bá sọ fún yín pé ọkọ̀ wá sí ṣọ́ọ̀bù ẹ bá wá sí ṣọ́ọ̀bù mi. Èyí tó dálẹ̀ lọ́pọ̀ ìṣòwò ìṣòwò ẹ̀kọ́. Àwọn ọmọra ni. Ta ni mo fẹ́ rò fún àti ọlọ́ọ̀ba. Tí ìdí ayé ẹ̀ kó ṣàṣe kí ni ó yí padà bó ṣe máa bọ́ inú nǹkan tí ó wà yìí. A máa sinmi díẹ̀ o. Ipa àwọ̀ máa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ lẹ́pẹ́ à. Olúwa ṣeun ọmọ yìí ti yí padà pàdé dẹ́dẹ́ sọ̀rí ní nǹkan mi tó tún máa wú jáde.
Ṣó wà nílé báyìí nǹkan wọn ní ó sá kúrò ní bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ẹ̀mí fi sílẹ̀ lẹ́nu ìjọ tó bá wù tó bá fẹ́ sá ájá ó ti lọ̀sẹ̀ kan níparí ọjọ́ mẹ́ta tó sùn káàkiri. Tó sùn káàkiri a lọ máa sọ oríṣiríṣiríṣiríṣiríṣi káwọn èèyàn bá dẹ́ pè mí òun ọ̀pọ̀ náà máa bá lẹ́nu mi. Tó bá di pé àwọn èèyàn wá pẹ̀ ń gbọ́ nǹkan báyìí a sá fún àwọn yẹn kò ní bá wọn ṣe mọ́ bá wọn jà. A tún wà lọ́dá ní pẹ́sùn. A lot of people ní ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì kan wọ́n ti dìde sọ́rọ̀ ẹ̀. Wọ́n ti dìde sọ́rọ̀ ẹ̀ pé ní ayé ẹ̀dá là ń wá ní ẹ̀dá ṣe irọ́. A máa kò sẹ́ni tí ò lè sọ̀rọ̀ sí. Kò sí.
Bọ̀ bàbá ẹ̀ jẹ́wọ́ fẹ́ mi pé ìgbà tó wà lọ́mọ ọdún 13 àwọn ní kó wá sọ́ọ̀kì okó àwọn.
Ìyẹn náà ni ọ̀rọ̀ tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀. Tó ti pẹ́ òun náà ni ọ̀rọ̀ tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀. Ìgbẹ́gbọ̀n rí sẹ́ńdì wọ́n bá ti ṣe ìyàwó yẹn wọ́n ṣẹ̀pá wọn sàn lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́.
Ó lè mú un lọ sí hospital ṣe lọ sẹ́yìn fún lọ hospital bí tẹ̀mú lọ ni.
Èmi ọmọ ẹni kó dárúkọ hospital náà ó ṣàmà ṣe clarification.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ó ní ọjọ́ kan because nígbà tó ń béèrè oyún lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ó ní ẹ mú un lọ sí hospital yẹn pé ìyá òun ló mọ gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe ń bẹ̀. ṣé o kò sọ pé bàbá ẹ̀gbọ́n sọ pé ó accuse ń pé lòun fóun lóyún.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni
ìgbà yẹn lọ́lẹ̀ lọ ṣẹ́ oyún yẹn ṣé mo gbọ́ iṣẹ́ ẹ lọ ṣẹ́yìn yẹn fún ìgbà yẹn ni mà.
Why are you putting your number here? I'm removing you.
Ó ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀wọ̀ mo ní ṣe rí gbogbo bó ṣe máa ń ṣe period mo ní ìwé ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ torí mo máa ń kọ́ kalẹ̀ mo máa ń nọ́ọ̀tì ẹ̀ kalẹ̀ ó dè máa mo máa ń jọ́ọ̀tì ẹ̀ kalẹ̀ ìgbà tó ní ọ̀ndẹ̀ lọ́sẹ̀ ó ṣe mo ní ẹni tí ó ń ṣe period lọ́wọ́.
Do you believe the mother too?
Ó ní kìíní kan ó ń pẹ́ olóòtú lóyún wá ní tá a bá lè rí ẹyẹ díẹ̀ wò ó ń ṣe period lọ́wọ́. Tó bá di pé wọ́n wá pé wọ́n confirm wọ́n ṣe kìíní bàbá wa gbọ́ amúwádìí òwe òwe àwa báwọn yẹn jà á sá fún wọn.
Ọmọ yìí need help o. Àwọn òbí ẹ̀ yóò yé mi o.
Ìjẹ́ tó sábà fún yẹn díẹ̀. Ìwọ́n tó bá ti àìlọ́bẹ̀ ẹ̀wọ́dọ̀. Àmì ìta nǹkan náà àmọ́ nǹkan. Okay.
lókè ẹ ti wà ní ṣọ́ọ̀bù.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. So bẹ́ẹ̀ tó bá ti lè ṣe ọ̀kan bọ́ kó bóyá ó jí owó tó bá fẹ́ lọ rẹ̀ bàbá ní kó má lọ ọba àtìlẹ̀ tó bá ti mọ̀ pé a máa wọlé láti mọ́kànlá
Èmi ò gbọ́dọ̀ eléyìí rí o.
Àwọn èèyàn máa pè ní ẹjọ́ kí lọ́wọ́ yìí ṣe ẹ bá mi dá ìwà nígbà kò sẹ́ni tó lé nílé o òun ló sá o. Ibùdó tíjọ Sunday tó sì sá kúrò nílé kó pé ó tọ́jú kó wọlé lánàá ní òlé o. Ẹ̀mí mú owó ọ̀sẹ̀ náà mi ń ṣe kí n mú níjọ Sunday tàbí mọ̀ pé bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ọlá Olúwa Kẹ́hìndé Esther, God bless you.
Ìwọ̀n ló ní òun mówó òun ṣipá òun ṣé òun mọ̀ gbàgbé mi mo ní àrà. Kò sẹ́ni bọ́jẹ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ ọ̀dọ́ tó mọ̀ gbà tí mo mú owó wọlé. Báwo ó ṣẹ̀ wá ó gbà tó wá ní ìtara mi ń gbọ̀n. Omi ń bọ́ lójú mi pé ìwọ ọmọ ìṣó fẹ́ ọ̀ka lẹ́nu ìgbésẹ̀ tó ṣe ìdá sílẹ̀ fún mi. Mi ò tí ì yanjú òtún ń dákun tó ṣẹ̀ wá ṣe wọ́n ní ìkàndà àyíkó àǹtẹ̀ǹdì tó ṣe pé wúwo nìyẹn tó ní ṣé ìwà ń dé òun máa lọ mú wa ó ṣe gbàgbé lọ nìyẹn tí ò wáyé ní Monday tí ò wáyé ní Monday tó ń ta àwọn èèyàn káàkiri nípa I offend my mommy táwọn èèyàn ń pè mí nípa ìjọ kí lọ́wọ́ ṣe wọn náà. Ẹjọ́ kò sí nǹkan kan kó máa bọ̀ nílé ó fún ìjáde nǹkan mi ò lè sọ ọ̀rọ̀ kì í ṣe tó bá sọ èèyàn sá lóhùn. Báwo ṣe jẹ́ nìyẹn ni o.
Ó lágbára o. Ó lágbára. Because kò yé mi because gbà tó ń sọ pé ó gbà tó sọ pé on the 16 ìgbà yẹn ló jẹ́ kémi dìde sí pé ìgbà tó sọ pé on the 16 again ìgbà yẹn ló jẹ́ kémi dìde pé so kíní yóò stop church tún dá sí kò stop.
Bàbá ńlá irọ́ ni bó ṣe wà yìí ó ní àwọn ọgbọ́n àyíkẹ́yìn tẹ̀lọ́wọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ̀bà tí ò bá ti fẹ́ kẹ́nìbọ̀dì báwo wí ó máa wá nǹkan tó máa sí tó máa fi tẹ́lẹ̀ yìí níwájú tó yẹ pé nǹkan tó nǹkan kan ṣe ẹ máa gbàgbé ẹ̀. Ara mi lè ní okay for example ọ̀nà sọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ tó rí nǹkan ẹ̀kọ́ kárẹ̀ ẹ̀ lè balẹ̀.
Oh, you want me to translate? I will translate. Watch this. Let me just stop because if you continue to listen to her, it is very, very annoying. Very, very. Her own is even worst. You see, the mother own is worse. The father admitted partially, but the mother claimed nothing. She gave me she painted another scenario. Entirely, she capitalized on the fact that she's a wayward child, but something somewhere. I called the sister, but eventually I will give you the reaction because I had to ask this girl herself that they said that you are lying. They said that you are into drug, and she didn't lie to me.
Straightforward. My mom is not straightforward on this matter.
They say you are on drug. Your father said you are on drug. Is it true?
Yes, it is true.
So you take cocaine and you smoke too?
No, I only take cocaine and I started taking it. You can ask my parents because I cannot just definitely come up and start taking cocaine.
maybe when you call them, like there are some questions I actually want to ask, or maybe I would, because I actually said I'm going to call them. Because fine, I am taking cocaine, that is what all of them are shouting. Did they bother to ask what led me into it and everything? And the funniest part also, even though my daddy got to know I was taking cocaine, this man came, he started shouting and everything, and I was like, what's the essence of him shouting? Was it not the one that pushed me into all this? Assuming it did not start and everything, and when I came to tell my mommy and everything, and she's not paying attention to it, why would I look for another option outside? So I don't really know. Because now my daddy will say, hey, it's because of the cocaine. That it means that's why I am saying rubbish. Which one is I am saying? Don't I know what I'm saying, or don't I know my left from my right?
Do you smoke?
No.
Do you drink?
No, ma.
So you only take coke?
Yes, ma.
What did the church, the Redeemed Christian Church, what kind of arrangement do they have with you?
Number one, the arrangement was actually frustrating and annoying. Because first, when they actually got to hear about this issue, like our provincial mommy up in 44, she's like a big mommy to me. Like, I won't talk to this woman. This woman is the first person on earth. When I went to meet her on this matter, this man actually made me realize that even if my mommy does not believe me, she believes me. And every day when she sees my mommy in church, she don't tell my mommy that and everything and all of that. Then I did not see anything. So recently, when the matter kept going, I had to confide in people. This matter has gotten to several places whereby my parents trying to tie the matter down. And I just have when I don't get justice, I don't stop on anything. I get what I want by myself. So I actually confided in a friend. We took the matter to Radio Ibadan. During that period, I left the house. I was in a family friend's place. So the woman actually said she wants to come and see me. I said, no problem. Coming to see me is not the issue, but I don't want you to tell my parents.
I don't know what to say. I just want you to listen to what the mother said, what the father said, and she insisted that they are lying. Who do you believe, this girl or you believe her parents? Because from the investigation from the people around, I asked them. Yes, I quite understand what she's going through, but at the same time, the father confirmed that he brought out his manhood. The father confirmed that he didn't have penetration, but he used his manhood to rub her kupes. The father confirmed that he fingered her. So what kind of penetration is apart from penetration? And this girl said no. This man slept with him, like he disvirgined her. This thing is still more. She is broken. And why she's angry is because he said initially they were hiding it. They were lying until the whole thing got to Ibadan. That was when the father agreed. I don't know what to say, but I just want all of you to know that mewa nshele. Some of these your so-called pastors, they are not pastors. And this is my message to Redeemed Christian Church of God. I thought they have a rehabilitation center. I thought they have drug or cocaine rehabilitation center. They should do something about this case. Because the mommy Emovon, I'm calling the mommy Emovon because at the same time, the woman knows about it from the beginning. At the end of the day, why do they have to wait this long for them to almost destroy this girl before they take action? Now this girl, she's already into drug. I don't know how. It's only God Almighty that will revive this girl. I believe her 100% because I did more investigation and I realized that either the father like it or not, either the mother like it or not, the truth is far from both of them. But It has happened. It has happened. Thank you. I can see everybody saying they believe her 100%. I believe her too 100% because I know she's not lying. And even the church find the man guilty. So after their investigation, so all of you here, what do you think? What is the next line of action? Now you've listened to it. You've known that the girl is either a good Samaritan. The girl is in safe place right now because we cannot continue to talk about this girl and allow this girl to still be with his parents. So she is okay at the moment. She's okay. The girl, she's now 18 few days ago. She was underage before. The girl needs help, I know. We want justice, yes. So what do you think? What do you think is the next line of action? Mr. Lagby said for the father confirmed that he touched her, then he has a case to answer. The father knows that he has a case to answer. And some of the family members are equally calling this girl to threaten her, to make her feel, you want to send your father to jail, you want to do this, but this girl is damaged already. But the father confirmed that he started it when she was 13 years. Because from the voice note, he confirmed that he brought out his manhood when this girl was, when she was 13 years. This lady has gone to several places. She alleged that the parents used money to cover it. They went to Ibadan. She said the father used money to cover it. She has tried so many places. She confirmed that they always kill the case. Unfortunately, she's not here where we can get all the necessary help. She's back home in Nigeria. So for those of you that know the right places to go in Nigeria where she can get help, where she can get rehabilitated, please, and I learned that Redeemed Christian Church of God has one, but Redeemed Christian Church of God cannot run away from this. It is their responsibility. The father destroyed the girl. That is why she resorted to drug. I agree with you 100%. And she said it by herself. If we listen to her voice notes later, I have a lot. She explained so many things that she said because they refused to accept the fact that what she's saying is the truth. It took them so long until one of her friends came to say whenever she go to their house, this girl always in their father's house room. So if you are listening to me and you feel you have any suggestion and you can help her, any assistance, is a collective responsibility. We can help her as a public. Please DM me, send me message. What you think we can do? What is the way out? Whatever you think you can do for her, if it is professional advice, where to go, what to do, but she's about to enter university, she passed her JAMB already, she has her WAEC already, she needs help. But right now, the parents, I feel it is not safe for that girl to still stay. Yes, this person, yes. Hello?
Hello, Samari.
Yes, good evening, ma.
Good evening, ma. Sorry, I'm still on the program.
Yes, I'm listening. Good evening.
Yes, ma. The two parents are in the truth. I believe this girl totally. They push this girl to whatever this girl is doing today.
Yes, that's correct.
In the first instance, why would the man say he used his manhood to rob her bonbon, her butt? For what reason? Is that rob? Is it rob? Nothing right. The man is a useless and shameless man. He's a shameless man. Thomas Sidano, our hand gets all devil. Devil non illusion work. So like man non to my so many devil non. So everybody, but the pastor Bapa no any devil no also. So let everybody keep the one from Kasim, Kamani devil, Kamaparomo devil. The man should not face it and it's really redeem. It's so shameful of redeem and redeem as the body cannot go and start a legal kingdom against this man. What is share in-house problem?
Okay.
The problem. I expect we need to report this case to.
They didn't do it. I'm coming back to redeem. They didn't do it. What they did, everything they did, I'm going to expose.
A legal entity to handle a matter like that. They are not a legal entity to handle such matters. So they don't have the rest. They don't have the duty. They are also a culprit. I want no one around to decay or that is happening in the society. The church is a major problem. There are culprits in this issue. No, solution. Sister Maureen, hey Joe, let's the whole house. Let's rise up to the occasion and please be of help to this lady first. Let's also, Sister Maureen, if it's possible, Pastor Miracle handles drug abuse.
Yes, but what I find out from Tony Raku's own is that they collect money.
Sister Money, that is what I want to. We need to support him. He can't.
Tony Raku, they collect money. Now this is where I hear be that.
Sister Money is a non-governmental, is a non-profit. So they need fund. To run this place. Sentimental.
I'm not sentimental. I am saying it out so that people will know, so that it will not look as if say Maureen they stock another thing.
This is where I was going. That everybody should rally around. We should raise money, and also we should not put this girl in this man's care, and we'll be paying and use money to pay. We can't. For no. This man cannot, there are lots of issues, he can't solve it all. The only way we can also help is also to contribute and also help to promote the work of Kotonche. So that's the only thing we can do.
The guy is in safe hand. God bless the person that paid for her accommodation for now. Since yesterday, somebody paid for where she is for now. So I need to let everybody know what is actually going on.
The truth of the matter is that girl needs to be under the mentorship and strict monitoring of someone.
She's on drugs. That's what I'm saying. So we have to look for, but the first thing we have to do, we have to evacuate her from the parents that is abusing her.
So she's on drugs. So she's somebody that's in your body. Okay, I'm under somebody's care. He must be under strict monitoring. Strict one. She's under serious wahala. Please. Yeah, I'm appealing to
somebody say what university course she qualified for, knowing her tuition and compensation or claim from redeem for negligence, and they were fully informed and handled carelessly till innocent get degenerate to this level.
Be reported to the government. There are lots of things. Even if it's murder, they will handle it as her in-house problem.
No, redeem will not. You see what they are telling her? They are begging her because of the image of Daddy Gio that she should not talk.
The image is that very shameless.
That is what they are talking to her. You will hear it later. They are begging her. Don't drag the image of the church into the mud.
That they cannot impact. They are not impacting positively in the society. To shape crime, every now and then. Only now once in your law, they will not see.
I pray that they will do something about this particular one.
It is a whole problem. And this is the problem that a whole lot is going on in society. Look what's going on.
We need
everyone in Nigeria to please let's raise up and please help them.
Please, it's not. You see, there's some help is not monetary. Some help is advice, centers where you know what to do, how to go about it. I will appreciate it.